let's do this. All right, gotta keep going here, man. All right, let's do this. This for the Steam Deck. This for the Steam Deck fans here. All right. Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work. Hope your health and strength is good. Take life one day at a time. Live it, enjoy it, and make the best of it. All right. Now, to you Steam Deck fans, Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion, Steam Deck Mob, and the Steam Deck Squad. What's up with it? Now, we talking about this little Jsaux Steam Deck dock. I got a couple videos for you. I got about 3 videos that I'm about to do today, by the way. I got one on Returnal on the Steam Deck. And then I'm going to talk about Xenoblade 3 playing on the Steam Deck. So, got to maintain my competitive edge in this YouTube universe. That's what's up. They're going to have to deal with me, though. Anyway, let's do this. Alright, Steam Deck fans, look, listen to this. It says, Jsaux Steam Deck Dock Review, a great handheld gaming PC hub. Before I start talking about this, I saw Linus Tech Tips when they modded when they modded the Steam Deck. I said, wow, I was just laughing. Impressive video, by the way. But anyway, now says here, using the Jsaux Steam Deck dock is a fantastic way to turn Valve's portable powerhouse into a desktop gaming PC, and it might save you waiting for the real deal. What that girl said ain't nothing like the real thing. Wait on the Steam Deck dock. But anyway, but this is a good option though. But anyway, says here, the Jsaux Steam Deck dock isn't the only USB-C hub that boasts compatibility with Valve's handheld, but its design and features specifically caters to the portable powerhouse. You should go as far as to say third-party accessory is a clone for the real deal. Oh boy. Uh-oh, make sure I got this. Cool. Alright, I got it. Now let me continue here. Now, it says, as its resemblance is uncanny, despite this, the Jsaux dock price tag and features makes it a winning stand-in, even though yield slightly different specs. Says here that just like Valve's absent accessory, the Jsaux Steam Deck dock transformed the dinky gaming PC into a desktop rig. It also doubles up as a cradle, so you won't need to create a makeshift seat for the device while it hooks up to your gaming monitor, mouse, and keyboard. If you own a Nintendo Switch, you will already be familiar with this kind of handheld hybrid setup, and this accessory facilitates the same level of versatility. Says here, again, there are plenty of USB-C hubs out there that can help you hook up the Steam Deck to a TV or monitor. However, alternatives by likes of Anker, Belkin, and Lenovo are designed with gaming laptops in mind, meaning they technically lack physical docking capabilities. By emulating Valve's official accessory, Jsaux has created a strong, best Steam Deck dock contender that's ahead of the curve. Not unless Valve got something to say about it. But anyway, says here, let me keep going here. Says here, designed with Steam Deck in mind, 4K 60 frames per second, 100-watt power delivery, and cons would benefit for extra USB-C ports, questionable Ethernet placement. Anything else? Says here, Jsaux Steam Deck dock specs. Missed that part. Says here, USB ports 2, power delivery 100 watts, HDMI port 1, Ethernet yes. And let me read this again. It says okay. It says design with Steam Deck in mind, 4K 60 frames per second, 100 watts power delivery, and then the cons. Then the cons now is would benefit from extra USB ports, questionable Ethernet placement. Says here, okay, let me continue here. Says here, Jsaux Steam Deck dock design. In terms of build quality, the Jsaux Steam Deck dock feels solid and appears well made. Its aluminum construction helps add some weight, while a rubberish pad protects your deck from scratches. Look at you, Nintendo. However, you still want to take care, as the accessory metal edges could damage your screen if they make contact. By the way, there is a screen screen protector for the Steam Deck. I will leave that link in the description box. It says here, if you ever use a docking station at work or home, you'll already know what Jsaux Steam Deck dock is trying to achieve. Simply put, it's a hub that enables a portable device to cosplay as a desktop machine. This particular accessory outfits includes an HDMI 2.0 port with USB-A socket, Ethernet connectivity, and a USB-C power delivery port. And it says here the entire get up connect to Steam Deck via built-in USB-C cable, which neatly runs up the back of the pop-up handheld posterior. Sitting the deck on the cradle will never match the slidely nature of the Nintendo Switch, but plopping valves portable onto a Jsaux accessory eliminates much of the usual USB hub faff. Look, the Steam Deck is bigger than the Switch, so Jsaux need to make a dock to where the Steam Deck actually fits inside the dock. Because based on the paragraph that I just read, it seems like it was meant for the Jsaux was meant for the Nintendo Switch, but they need to make one that's officially made for the Steam Deck. Okay, with probably with like 2 to 3 HDMI ports. Let's say you're playing a game on your Steam Deck, right? And then one HDMI port is like for your monitor, right? But the other now is for another monitor while the game is running on the Steam Deck. So they need to probably take this back to the drawing board and rework it. Anyway, it says here, for starters, the Jsaux Steam Deck dock USB-C cable is made to measure, so you won't have to deal with the extra bits of cord on your desk. The accessory also uses the deck chunkiness to its advantage, as size keeps anything going on behind it out of sight. You know what? Ever since the Steam Deck came out, they tried to use the word chunky. But most people don't care about size. Most gamers that play video games, what really matters to them is what's under the hood of the Steam Deck. Okay? Anyway, it says here, in fact, the only evidence of the dock existence you'll see from your gaming chair is a subtle support lift on the front. And then it says here, that said, I have a bone to pick with Jsaux over its decision to put the dock Ethernet port at the side, while the Steam Deck width hides connected wires for the most part. There's something irritating about having one rough cable separate from the rest of the back of the connection. If you pop up the dock over the left hand side of your desk, this is less an issue, as you can always manage cables under your desk. Still, I did rather have a USB port at the side than Ethernet, as it could be to connect a PC controller. And here you go. Here we go. It says here, circling back to a USB port, Jsaux Steam Deck dock only has 2. It's needless to say that the accessory would benefit from an extra especially since most setup include gaming mouse, keyboard, a gaming headset, and others, option bit and bobs. Sure, you could connect a basic USB splitter, but that means spending more money if you don't have one lying around. The Jsaux could do with a few extra ports, but you won't have to worry about supplying everything with Jsaux. The accessory USB-C input support 100 watts power delivery, more than enough to keep your Steam Deck charged and your gaming keyboard light glowing. The dock doesn't actually comes with a power brick, but you can use the deck 45 watt charger or pick up another with the extra option. But look, it says here, last two paragraphs here, I'm almost done here. Wow, this thing. Actually, last four. Says here, before we dive into the Jsaux dock compatibility, it's worth reiterating that it won't enhance the performance of the Valve's handheld. Maybe Valve's Steam Deck dock, the real deal, can enhance the Steam Deck itself. I mean, the Steam Deck is running on full power, but like I said before about the dock, they need to put some power inside of it. You know. But anyway, it says here. In other words, you can in theory hook the portable up to the best gaming monitor, but it won't magically start running games at 4K 60 frames per second. If anything, you'll have to dial your settings down a little to play at 1080p, as the micro machine is designed to run games on its integrated 1280 by 800 screen. And it says here, that's not to say that the Steam Deck can act like a desktop gaming PC, as the Jsaux dock helped the device provide a low-spec desktop experience. Personally, I have had the blast playing Xbox 360 era games like Alien, Alice Madness Returns on the screen, and even newly released indie Cat Caper Stray is perfectly playable. And here we go. It says here, it's worth noting that Steam OS is a little quirky when it comes to mouse and keyboard controls. While switching to desktop mode resolves issues in some games, the experience doesn't feel quite right. Valve is likely working to address this, as it's already resolved resolution scaling issues for the beta user. The Jsaux Steam Deck dock offers a robust desktop gaming experience that expands the handheld functionality. It also only costs $39.99, meaning you can bag a complete solution for less than an Anchor USB-C hub and accompanying cradle. Ultimately, the dock's biggest selling point is its existence, as it's effectively plugs a hole left by Valve Vaporwave. Okay, look, that's the end of the article. All right. Okay, look. You know, a few weeks ago, I made a video about the Steam Deck dock, about it needing some power in it. This article brought up some key points. You know, when when Valve need to like look at the problems. What Valve need to look at the problems with the Jsaux docking station for the Steam Deck, and see what its strengths and weaknesses are, and then when they make the real dock for the Steam Deck, they address all the issues that the Jsaux dock can't do. For instance, it probably had a little bit more power to the dock. So even though the Steam Deck is running at full power, when the system is docked now, it gives the docking station now gives the Steam Deck a boost, an extra boost, as far as like resolution and frames and graphics, and be able to run games at 4K or or even at 8K, you know, on an 8K screen. So, you know, I'm glad that Valve kind of delayed the dock just to see what the competition is coming with when it comes to the docking station, so they can say, okay, they look at all the strengths and weaknesses of all the docking stations, and then build the real docking station based off all the weaknesses that the Jsaux and all these other docking stations have, you know, and then go on from there. But it was a good thing that they delayed this. But the Jsaux is probably a okay alternative. But until then, you know, Valve need to look at all these other docking stations and just write down their strengths and weaknesses. Write down their strengths and weaknesses, and then said, okay, we're going to use this data that we collect from all the docks that we've seen on the market, and then build the Steam Deck dock around that, and then go on from there, you know. And then should the docking station that Valve is making should address a lot of issues. And if the docking station costs about $100+ or even $200, fine. At least we know what we're really getting when we get it, you know. And then go on from there. But other than that, the Jsaux, it's okay, you know. It's okay for now, until the real docking station gets here. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinion on this video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek fan. Or dark side. Peace.